we have a kid. He's a 2010 birth year,
Yeah.
and he's getting trials with FC Cincinnati.
Okay.
And
Their academy is good, isn't it?
yeah,
I was gonna say that's what I
because
remember.
didn't a lot of your Columbus
Yeah,
crew guys go down there?
a ton of them just left because they didn't like it there. I mean, it was.
They didn't like it at FC Cincinnati.
No,
or
they didn't like it. They didn't like it
Columbus?
at Columbus because we didn't have any money at that time. Like our academy was dirt
Right.
poor, and our owners were awful and everything.
Yeah.
So a ton of the people like left. I mean, they sent like invites to like everybody at Cruz Academy. And we're like, we're having tryouts, and yeah, I think their first year they did like really good. I remember.
Yeah. So that experience, because it wasn't properly funded, kind of like put a damper on that, or
Sort of. I mean,
would you do it again? Would you
Go
do
to
the
crew? Yeah.
Would you do the whole like
I
live with
would,
another family and everything?
it was a good experience. I mean, did I really like enjoy it? No, but it helped me like to learn how to live on my own and sort of. I mean, I was just playing soccer all day. Like I'd leave school like 2/3 of the way through and go to like additional training for like other kids at the field with like Ben Cross when he was still there and everybody, and I did that. I mean, so I was just playing soccer all the time.
So you went to a public school,
Yeah.
and you'd get out early.
I'd do like 6 classes out of the 9, and then I'd leave with another kid, and we'd go do like additional training with like coaches and other like U19s, 17s, and 16s and 15s.
Was it mostly technical based, or would
Yeah,
you guys
it was-
like play?
It was mostly technical based. I mean, we had maybe 10 kids come at most, so it was like a very small group.
Was that the head coach of your age group, or did crew have a technical
No,
coach?
it like rotated. It was like it was like the 15s coach, maybe or 19s or 17s. It just sort of rotated. I mean, they didn't really have many coaches back then. They have way more people that they do now. Like when we played them last year, they had like 7 people on staff traveling with them. We had like a coach with us at max when I was there. Like we didn't have anybody. Because they got new.
Was Berhalter the head coach when you were there?
Mm-hmm. He was still the head coach with Josh Wolf, and Josh is his assistant.
And then where's Josh now?
Austin FC.
Whatever happened to his son?
He's playing. He's starting every game. Owen. I played with Owen at Columbus. Yeah.
He's still at Columbus.
No, Owen.
Yeah.
No, Owen's starting for Austin FC's first team.
He went with his dad.
Mhm. Yeah.
Wow.
And then his brother, I think, is at Atlanta.
So you do it again?
Yeah. I mean, I got to.
Would you have stayed if you could do it over again? Because you came home.
Yep.
Would you have stayed,
Uh,
or would you have come home and went to Empire and everything?
I probably would have came home. I mean, I didn't really like it there. I mean, Calvin, who was my coach, I really wasn't the biggest fan of, and it was just like at that age, I feel like they needed to develop players more, and it was just about like finding another kid who's better than you and just putting them in your position and being like, get better than him or you're getting cut. And I mean, that's not what Empire did.
And then they go nationwide
Basically.
and they search for like these diamonds in the rough.
Yep.
And so I've been on this kick lately that development isn't real because all these clubs just try to recruit new players. And people are like, oh, well, Barcelona, La Masia is the best academy in the world. It's like, dude, they basically recruited an Argentinian that was 13 and flew him across the world, and he became the best player in the world. They didn't develop Messi.
Yeah.
And like, it's so frustrating when
Yeah.
people are like, well, this academy does this. It's like, no, this academy also cuts kids that are really, really good and replaces them with kids that are better.
That's what Crew did. I mean, they basically they picked a kid from another DA team at the time and just like put him in my position, and it was just like, well, let's see who does better. And like he just started every game, and I never played, and then I just got cut.
So what changed? Did ownership change?
Yeah,
or something
they got new owners. Maybe
like
the year that I left.
after?
Yeah.
How old were you when you left? 14?
Yeah, I was on the 15th. Yeah, so 14. Turning
Maybe
15.
13?
No, 14.
14 turning 15.
Yeah.
And then you came home.
Mhm.
Well, you were kind of in limbo for a little bit, and then you just decided on Empire.
Yeah, I mean, I was like,
I was pushing you to go to Empire.
yeah, I mean,
big time.
I was up in the air because I was like, well, I'm not going to crew. Like, I really don't know what to do because I was told, like, when I went to GPS and Flash, like, never play for Empire. Like, it was this bad club. And then,
oh yeah, they kind of like brainwash people into
yeah,
saying how bad it is.
And then I went to the showcase and I played with them, and it wasn't like I like Paul and Rory, who were going to be like my coaches. So yeah, I stayed with them.